Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Total War Warhammer, where we're playing as Mousillon. And as you may notice, well, the map looks a little different, and that's because 2 turns have passed by. 2 turns in which I simply walked with Kemmler up here, because I noticed that their original army was gone. And now I am looking with Kemmler at this juicy Corcel. We're gonna declare war, and well, we are going to see if we can siege these guys out a wee little bit. Actually, we can immediately attack, apparently. I thought Corcel had wolves. Just check that for a moment, but yeah. Corcel does not have wolves, it's level 2. We can immediately attack. Well, in that case, before we attack, I believe we should really embed these heroes. They may be more focused on doing agent stuff, but they will help nonetheless. So we're going to embed those, and that is at least one of the things we're going to do. The next thing we're going to do is that Freud will be needed once again to defend Castle Carcassonne, because, well, unrest is once again developed over here. Whoop-de-doo! Great. One of the big problems that we currently are facing is that there is osmosis of untainted. And that osmosis is coming from the Bali over here at least, because there's a Grail Chapel. Reduction in vampiric and chaos corruption in adjacent provinces +2, and then there's another +1, which may actually stem from the King's Glade, or may stem from another building built by Bordelot over here. So yes, we still should really take down these guys. Who are over here in all their rich lands, the lands of Estalia. Our necromancy here I have activated a little bit so that we could build for cheaper some upgrades to the Balefire Heart, so that we gain some additional vampiric corruption over here, plus additional public order, because we do want to keep it going on. But on the other hand, I need a lot of cash to actually properly outfit the Red Duke, and because, well, recruitment has gone up with 25%, that's going to be expensive. So I'm going to hire 1 more Vargeist, so that we have the Red Duke plus 2 Vargeists coupled with him. I want to hire 1 more Spearman actually, because I do want 3 Spearmen. 1 more Grave Guard with shields, because I want this free shield up. And then we'll probably also recruit 1 more Cairn Raves. Possibly. They're already armor piercing, aren't they? In that sense, you know what? Let's consider this Cairn Rave. Charge defense against all, but that's their special thing. And they have regeneration, a special thing. Yeah, let's keep these guys as the sort of shield type. I mean, you guys are Imperial, I believe. So yeah, physical percent 80%. Resistance. So charge the phone bonus, and then we're going to have to hire some additional anti-infantry damage stuff for the Duke. He can't handle these guys yet, but he will have 3 of those. And we'll probably hire also the other. Oh, we could do that for Kemmler. Let's do that for Kemmler.
Destroy them.
Recruit units. Nope, I can't. I should have hired the 1 legendary unit that was still available for us. The newest legendary unit. That does even more regeneration, but let's fight this battle. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a tough one because they have good range and they will start peppering us. So we kind of have to hope that these guys will take the brunt, or that we can charge them in from the back, or that we have enough zombies to take it. Or that the Banshee can take it, because it also has 80% physical resistance. Let's do it. Because Kemmler needs to raise buildings. He needs to sack them, I believe, and then raise them. So I'm first going to sack them, see how much gold we can get, and then we'll raise them, and then we will destroy Marienburg as a faction. But yeah, I don't know what happened with their original army. That one was much larger with all the cannons and bombardiers and what have you not. Possibly, I should check if they have war with Nordland or had, or perhaps they were raided by the Norsemen. Don't know. This is a good amount of magic. I'll take that. Do all hounds have... Alright, the hounds have vanguard deployment. I don't think you have. And by the way, if you're wondering why is your cavalry hurt, that's because, well, I actually willingly suffered attrition with them. Because I had the option, either I will go in fast before they build up an army, and I suffer a little bit of attrition, or I go in slow and they will have... I won't suffer attrition, but they will have done more build-up, and I thought that this was the more prudent one, because we're just going to say, hey, we like it if you would stop with all your recruiting, and we're gonna lock you in formation. That's not locked information. There it is. That's not the way we want to walk, though. There it is. Hounds. We know that archers on the back. Hounds, you're not in locked information. Why? This is the edge of the map again. Great. And there is the little bits of course cell that we all that they are trying to protect. The hounds are running in. Eager for blood. Blood of the Imperial soldiers. Flagellants, they don't break. Caster, they're moving their troops around, we'll see. They definitely have noticed where the hounds are going. Actually, please bring the crossbowmen this way. By all means. By all means, do so. Bring up the army further. Did you just really put them all the way out there? I'm gonna punish that so hard right now. Hopefully, not that they suddenly... Armored and shielded, so shield should be good against the crossbow bolts that are about to come in, and as well as the spell. Oh. Hit, but didn't kill yet. Yeah, and they saw the error of their ways. Dang it. They brought in the spearmen. Alright. And as you can see, the crossbow bolts can do some damage. But what they don't realize is that I have more tricks up my sleeve. Whoa! Knights. Get out of there. Nahag them. Ow! Zombies. Hopefully that would at least... Oh, that's not the right one. That is. Yeah, Nahag, thank you. Ow! Shielded, yeah, but damaged, absolutely. And yes, they can run out of ammo. Let's try it again. Because these zombies won't live long enough to take the entire blow. So here we are, charging in. There's a spearman again, which is, as you all know, very good against cavalry. Boom! And they managed. Yeah, they managed to get there in time. Oh, bloody hell. And there goes the cavalry again. We don't want to lose all our magic and just constantly saving the cavalry. These magic bolts I'm not very worried about. Alright. Move in. We need to fight with our real army. No. The hounds. Change direction. All right. Grave Guard with shields. Kemmler. Krell, sorry. Wrong one. Wrong one of the duo. Time to do Wind of Death. Let's show that spell for you. Come on, they're moving just now. Perfect! Just as they were moving. Nice. Cost a lot of mana though, or a lot of power. The hounds are in. Krell, go to the side. That's the Banshee. Hold on. That's the Banshee. I don't recognize the symbols anymore. It's been a while since I properly played as the undead faction. It was one of my first tries, but ow, and we are suffering with the Grave Guard over here. Too hard. But we should be doing fine now otherwise. And what I also hope to do is get you nearby so that you can start healing up your units by being in proximity. There we go. Banshee, you were supposed to attack, but I just didn't attack you in the right direction. There we go. Start damaging here in the back. These guys are now faltering. I think we're done it already. Because now we can do the back charge. And that should be just fine. Krell, if you can go here. It shall be done indeed. Thank you very much, Liv. Heal up even more. Make sure that you stay in their aura. Summon zombies behind them. Actually, no. Do attack this. Hounds, if you can come over here, you've done enough damage to the spearmen. And yes, that went a lot better with the hounds, huh? The hounds instead of the cavalry. Chase them off. Flagellants will never break because they're unbreakable. But there you already see, there's the army getting their asses kicked. Yes, they have. As these flagellants try to save their life by killing each and every undead, but yeah, you like pain, huh? Well, take it. Boom. There you go. Oh, actually, we're not really casting spells. But yeah, if you could just destroy every one of these bloody units, it would be nice. And the chase down begins. There we go. Well, not exactly pretty, didn't do enough in our circle, but I tried, as you may have noticed, to, well, do a little less of pausing. And a little bit more of scenic views. Look at all these zombies. These guys were the ones that were sacrificed in the name of stopping the archers, and here lie their spearmen, where our hounds just all of a sudden ripped in. Among the dead here. They all lie. The undead not faltering and not caring for your sorrow. We'll end the battle over here. There we go. Oh, here we go. Only 59 losses versus 331 of theirs and 229. That went a lot better. A lot better than that Shadow Grave attack that we did. Yeah. My great plan of destruction with Froy did not really work if I didn't distract with them. Yeah, the Hounds did well enough by going into the right unit. There it is, and we will first sack it.
Destroy them.
There you go. Campaign movement range. Is that already merely part of yours? Treasure Wrestle Spirit doesn't seem like it. Would love that one. Yep, take it. And currently no regeneration, but I want to see the Chaos Tombblade. No. Cloak of Mists. Sack 3 provinces. We did now 1, and we might just do this one a few times just to have an easy access to it. Let's see what we're gonna do now. We do want Arcane Conduit, so let's do Earthing. And White. I don't think you did much, but you did enough. Champion, Assassinate. Nice. Let's get that going on. And Banshee. Infiltrator. Let's get you to make sure that we can do some serious wall breaches.
I will alone.
And that is
I need more minions.
possibly, but right now you're gonna go into raiding. Let me see here. Immune to attrition. Yep.
Ready.
Immune to attrition because you can't attack a village the same turn again. That brings me to Froy.
Yes, my sire.
Gonna have to raise a very bad army for you, but at least somewhat of an army. Also lowers the public unrest because you have a bigger army to take care of that, so to speak, but it will not prevent the uprising. So we'll just have to take that, so to speak. Well, let's get more public order via this building in Aquitaine. Aquitaine does not have anything special. So we could build whatever we want in it, but it's already building. I guess Bordeaux is also just going to be a province of making money, so let's just get that public order solved right down quick. Vampire corruption growing, chaos corruption going down. Yeah, I think our central provinces are now pretty nicely under control. 29 isn't great, but it's doing fine. This is rising thanks to the presence of an army, I think, mainly. And that is our one problematic province over here. Now, we do need to take out Paravon at some point, because they're just in our way, basically. When it comes down to it. That force. Oh, not happy about it. And then we also really would like to establish better relationships with the Wood Elves. By the by, I didn't tell you, but in the off-screen during the turn, Warlord Kazrak One Eye was actually willing to talk peace, even if he has strength ranks 6. So I'm kind of surprised that he was willing to talk to them about that. Normally he's quite, well, aggressive, if you will, but currently that is not a trait that he has. What?
The ex-Yumis have a message for me. Let's hear it.
Hey, you're not actually in war with Karstein or anything. Awesome. How are you guys doing? Strength rank 2. Wow, you're stronger than I am. And strength rank 10. Did you captured Western Sylvania? The von Karsteins have expanded. Wow, they've expanded a lot. They were only in Waldendorf Waldenhof when we found them, but now they have Castle Tempelhof and Fort Oberste. Well, unfortunately, they don't have a province because Schwarzhaven is over there, but that is interesting. The vampires have returned to power. That is only good for me, because in the end I would like to ally them. And Werdenbad seems to be a little bit under siege. Okie dokie. Altdorf still ruined. We know this. We know. Is this where you have Is Altdorf then also... I wonder if Altdorf actually has a Temple to Chaos. Yeah, that's what's going on here. They have a Temple to Chaos. Alright. By the by, this is one of those big grave battles where I can summon big undead from. Due to the presence of this battle site marker, additional more powerful units may be available in this region. Raise dead pool. Null. But that hasn't happened yet. We haven't had apparently just a big enough battle to allow for that to occur. Well, I think it's time to end the turn. There is going to be an uprising that is guaranteed.
The sleep grows, I can tell. You come thinking to bargain, but I have already won.
Nope, no peace. I need you for my mission. I don't give a hoot. You will not have peace. And there they have, once again, as I think once again, settled Blackstone Post. Wait, yet another. Use Heinrich Kemmler's army to defeat 2 armies or garrisons belonging to the following race. Empire provinces. We are already doing that. We are already working towards 1 quest item for him, and we can immediately work towards the other one. Nice. The Abbey at La Mousillon in northern Brettonia has long held Heinrich Kemmler's interest. It is a major center of worship for the nature god Tal, and is therefore worthy of destruction in Kemmler's eyes. More significantly, it serves as a repository for several powerful artifacts. Unfortunately, the abbey is well defended by the force of the local duke, meaning that any straightforward attack upon it would be costly. Fortunately, the Lich Master has a plan of pleasingly wickedness, deviousness. First of all, he requires raw materials. Defeat a garrison, you say? Or an army, you say? Why? Let there be a ton of them available over here. I'm not going to just auto-resolve this. Boom! Sack. I know it's hardly worthy of doing so, but having done that, raining, and now we should already have. Nope. Sorry. Carrick Izor, we're not here. That is not good enough. But it is good enough for this mission. I think the next time we are going to take over Gorsel and then probably settle Marienburg. Possibly with Kemmler himself, but yeah. Take a little bit more provinces along the way. Getting a little stronger. Alright. You now have 5 cavalry units, so we're good on that. We can hire a few of those. And then I guess we're gonna go with crypt ghouls. Regeneration is also nice on them. Yeah, that sounds like an okay idea. It's not a superb working army yet, but we do have a bit of a hammer that leads them into the anvil. But yeah, we do want some great weapons over there. And can we build something over here that has a nice reduction in cost now? Oh, great. Borderlow agents.
Son of Brettonia.
That is why we're having trouble over here. Well, since we're not building anything, Necromancer, come over here. I need you to kill someone.
You dare!
Yes, I dare. Holy heck, for
Fine.
Whoa! Auto-resolve that. That was not as easy as they said, but here, the garrison at least did some damage and Freud did alright. Gleaming Pennant, +4 leadership. Oh, and the Banner of Eternal Flame, fire damage. Around self, you know what, do that one. And the leadership one, just put it over there. Actually, we're gonna disband that unit at a certain point, we know that, so. Troy needs a better army in the end as well.
Light!
Alright.
I thirst.
We're going to, Invocation of the Hag, the Hunger. Let's first do the Hunger. Now, I know her army is better suited to be in enemy territories, but she first needs to grow and become a little stronger. So, right now, we're just going to keep her in the back. As we're going to expand our territory and give it more strength. Gioro, do we really need the wall is what I'm questioning right now. That's 4,000. Do we really need that? Do we really need this? What do we need? We would love to get Terrorgeist and Varghouls, but then we first need the Vampire Crypt over here. Which costs... yeah, 10,000. For that we could use Necromancers. Necromancers lower the price of building stuff. You know what? Let's see if we can recruit another decent hero. Necromancer. Easily deceived. Absolutely not. Dark Acolyte. We already have one. Honorable. White King. Oh, we can also hire another Banshee actually. Campaign movement, construction cost for all buildings in local region. That actually could be good. Is that also... does that apply to enemies? Oh no, we need to take Sneaky. Sneaky is so much better. And also, it does not look like this portrait. So, Sneaky. And the faster we gain all these heroes, the faster they can level. Choleric. That is damage. 5 weapon attack. Maimed arm. Absolutely not, but... does a rage as hot as corn burn within? You know what? Recruit you. And because I promised, let's rename you to Snakes the Undying. There you go, and we're gonna spec you out as a Blade Master. You're gonna be a damage dealer. Yeah, let's put you on a Skeleton Steed. I'd like you to be a little faster. And you are not very good at melee defense. And then we'll upgrade everything else as well. Enduring ranks. Still, skill slings have made this character very effective at resisting physical damage for long periods.
Yes.
Enduring. In this tomb clad in the ceremonial panoply in which he was placed in ages past, this White King ignores the blows of mortal weapons. That sounds really good now, doesn't it, Snakes? There we go, and... actually, we kind of need a caster in your army. This one should go in Kemmler's army. My mistake. You can just go over here and into the water. Why is everybody walking around? I do not know. And then you, Banshee. You... you're also not a caster. We need a Necromancer for that or a thing. Scout era success modified with -8% as a spy. Do we want a Banshee killer? I mean, Banshees are armor piercing. Perhaps together with Froy's army, because Froy is a mix of two. Now let's do that, so that we also have both of them, and they're already pretty speedy. Ghostly Howl. Let's do Ghostly Howl because it is +5 in one go, so that is basically better. And she has magical attacks. Don't forget that. That's pretty darn good. And of course her melee defense is low, but don't forget she's physical resistant. So, I'm more interested in doing this probably in weapon strength than doing melee attack damage. $339 in the end. Yeah, let's do it. And Restless Spirit, character killer. Skill selection has made this character more effective at slaying enemy characters. An unquiet horror. Alright. It is a foolish warrior indeed who does not shudder at the sound of a tomb banshee ghostly howling. I think it's more description of how you specter than that more than it does actually give a bonus. But perhaps somebody else who's played this game a little longer than I knows if this is actually true or not. Do let me know in the comments if you do know. There we go, and you are still hiring troops. Okay. We could actually move her in Army of the Red Duke. No, wait, she's spreading stuff. Actually, could you start... Are you the Ghoul Whisperer? Yes, you are.
Move.
Move to the next province, please. We can start spreading the corruption over here. I think that is... You remain. I think that is a pretty good idea. How much vampire corruption is over here right now? 23%. We'll get that higher. Let's end the turn. Now, before that agent can do anything, we will take care of it. Oh! Ooh. Did you try to kill my agent? If so, don't worry, I'm gonna try and kill you. Has returned from her absence. She's once again ready to fight. Sneaky hero who has failed twice. Yeah. We're gonna help, let you help this annoy Bordelon.
I hunt.
21% only, but let's try it. It's a failure, but at least this gives him a chance to level up a bit. So,
Find me, Gravebound. Kill them, raise them.
there we go. And we will occupy. Enemy killed in battle. And we did the Skull Staff. At the last Empire is cut down, Kemmler drives his crypt ghouls away. They hiss and gibber resentfully, keen to feast on the new corpse flesh. But the Lich Master needs these cadavers unblemished for his scheme to work. He takes up the dark puppet strings of necromancy, and soon a band of Empire troops stands before him once more, with only the odd spatter of gore and the dead eyes betraying their true nature. The rasping chuckle, Kemmler sets off for the Axe-Bite Pass, the main route through the Grey Mountains for pilgrims traveling to the Abbey. Once there, he intends to have his new Empire recruits waylay pilgrims as they make their way through the pass. Once word of this supposed aggression reaches the Abbey, it would be strange if there's no response, and Kemmler will be ready to capitalize on the ensuing strife. Raid the following regional castle Baston. That is going to actually lower public order over here. Annoying, but that is just the way it's gonna be. Look at the vampire corruption already growing.
Undeath ascendant.
Whiz.
Terror will stop the streets.
So we have to raid our own province, which means we will get a little bit of annoyance by the local populace, but that's just the way it's gonna be. Arcane Conduit or let's first do Lore Master, Lore of Empires, and then we'll put an Arcane Conduit. And I think it is time for you. Oh, that's of course impossible because you just did that. Yeah.
Me.
Let's keep you in the town so that it's only a -1 and not a -100 or what have you not. Sold. Yeah, we're gonna do sold first. We want some income and then we can start moving around. Hello, orcs. You don't need to be here anymore. The question is, are you now going to attack me? Do you have any other enemies? Actually, you have the herd. Oh, the orcs don't always attack the herd. And Middenland. We haven't seen those yet. I know they're around here somewhere. You can already see that the province of Midlands is over here. Nordland doesn't like us because we've been trespassing, I think. Yes, trespass against Nordland. Which we probably will continue with Kemmler. Because the problem is that the River Reich here, this area is of Nordland. And in order to reach the Wastelands, which is now part of us because we're gonna take Marienburg, You constantly have to walk through that territory. Not that I really care about pissing off Nordland, but still. Nordland. Right, we were looking, however, at the orcs, the skull smashers. How do you feel about me? You're improving like crazy. Because I've been reigning against Marienburg, military actions against Marienburg, war with the herd. Yeah, they're quite happy. They also like that I've trespassed against Nordland. We might actually be able to get...
Vampires.
Yeah.
Now don't be talking in that creepy voice of yours. Makes me angry.
I'll offer in a little bit of payment. No, that's demand. I offer payment. That's a lot, but they still reject. Well, they're not happy yet. They're improving. They're improving.
Spread the rot.
Yeah, we could hire more. The crypt ghouls are kind of interesting. Crypt horror, sorry. Which are the upgraded version of crypt ghouls. These guys are big. Poison attacks, armor piercing, regeneration. Hire 2 of those, and then we'll need leave some spots free for Vargeist and Varghouls later on. Now, you can go out of here as well as you. You are no longer needed in this army.
No.
Yes! But Snakes the Undying is gonna go into Kemmler's army.
Foolish mortal.
And you, my new Banshee to kill with, is going to be the Maiden of Froirog's dragon. An eternal maiden.
Yes.
A little afraid of the necromancer now, but it's just the way it's gonna be. You had a unique building, right? The unique building did 1. Recruitment goals of Black Coach, Corpse Guard. Okay, so this is for no, it's for these guys. Black Knights, right? Those were also included. And Blood Knights. Blood Knights. The Vampire. One of the Vampire stronger units. Vargas, Varghulf. Wait, where are the vampires? Where are the Blood Knights? They're over here. So we need a crypt first, then we need that, then we need a little linkery. So it's our linkery that we need. Ah, and that's probably why we wanted to build these guys, because... Yeah. Yeah, I got my plan again. Got my act again together. What to do? You've got your highest upgrade there. Yeah, nah. Now let's first build up the income building still. The quicker you, after all, build them up, the more benefit you will have of them. So, and let's do the end turn, and then probably we will end the episode. With the destruction of Marienburg's last holding, with us having issues again with Bordelot. A brutal business, plus 20 damage from all factions. Oh, okay. Everybody is now better at killing. Like, it's not something we have as an advantage. Everybody has it.
Yes.
Yes. Stands raiding. There you go, start raiding against Nordland. I'm sure they won't like that, but do we care? Not really. In fact, we so don't care that we are starting to piss them off. Less income generated and cause unrest. And it's for Curionberg over here. And there's Middenheim is still part of Midland. Okay, but they took everything else, Nordland. We don't give a hoot. What I more give about is the vampiric corruption, which now is growing like heck over here. For once, we do not have instant problems when we arrive in this place. If you could go down, darling.
Mark.
You're gonna try and assassinate him. Not right now. You don't have the chance, but he will drop his guard at a certain point. And you're gonna go move here a little bit.
Hellish figure.
And you're gonna reduce the cost of buildings that we want to build over here. In the end, we still would love to build more. This is still going to be an economical hub. I don't assume this is going to be a very high recruitment hub. If I'm going to do that, I rather would overdo over here and then go around to Tilia and do things. Because right now, the elves are still pretty pleased with us. It's still improving.
You're awfully pale. Perhaps a walk in the sun will do you some good.
I still don't understand why trade is impossible. We boarded them just fine, but whatever. You're improving, that's nice. Paravan is actually slightly improving. They actually hate Carcassonne and Bordello. Interesting. That's so weird. No, hold on. They condemn it. My mistakes. They like it that we fought the war herds. Nobody likes the herds, which is very common. The von Karsteins, they're deteriorating. But they don't like that I have a treaty with the Waag. But it's only -1. You don't have war with them, do you? No, you don't. That's fine. It's just a great power that they don't really like. That's fine. We'll get better over time. Whoa! Carol's Encore. Rank 1 and not just by a small little bit, but by a ton. Ouch. I am behind the dwarves. The dwarves be powerful, yo. Tilia is also powerful, as is the savage orc tribes. It's so weird. Alright, but I've been looking around enough. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.